Monday, the news broke. A woman named Victoria claimed Dak Prescott raped her in the back of a Chevy Tahoe in 2017. Dak's lawyers told WFAA they'd received a letter from Victoria demanding $100 million in exchange for her silence and to not pursue criminal charges. Dak did not agree, instead sued Victoria and her lawyers in civil court, claiming he was the victim of extortion.
All of the civil causes of action she could have to seek money, the statute of limitations is run.
Dak's lawyers told us they believe Victoria sent the demand letter because she couldn't actually sue him for money. The alleged assault happened 7 years ago, and the statute of limitations in Texas to bring a civil sexual assault case is 5 years.
So she's past the statute of limitations.
In an interview with me Tuesday, Victoria's lawyers did acknowledge the statute of limitations for a civil case had expired, but they also said
there are other avenues that we do have available to address this incident.
Thursday now, it appears one of those avenues is to file a lawsuit against Dak anyway. Victoria's attorney sent me a copy of this countersuit they say they just filed, though we are still waiting for it to appear in the court system. The suit accuses Dak of sexual assault and seeks monetary damages for Victoria's medical expenses, pain and suffering, and more. Her attorneys argue that under Texas law, and in this case, the statute of limitations should actually be extended because of how often Dak is not in Texas. Writing, quote, due to Mr. Prescott's time constantly out of state, the plaintiff will show the statute has been told.
Quite frankly, I think that's a tough argument to make.
Ty Stimson is an attorney not affiliated with this case. Told me he thinks a judge will likely dismiss this lawsuit because he said Victoria's attorneys would have to prove Dak's time out of state made it difficult to serve him.
If they were trying to actively pursue a lawsuit against Dak Prescott, they've had many opportunities to serve him with the lawsuits.
And again, we are talking about civil suits there, but both are also pursuing criminal charges against each other. Dak filed a police report against Victoria for theft by coercion. Victoria filed a police report against Dak for sexual assault. And criminally, she is within the statute of limitations for a sexual assault case. That's 10 years in the state of Texas. But first, investigators would have to examine the evidence and determine whether there's enough to charge him with a crime.